Good evening, Yankees Nation. This is Ken, and you are here with the ugly truth. We will be doing the play by play for today's uh, Red Sox versus the Yankees matchup. We have Yarborough on the mound for the Yankees today versus Crochet. So it is going to be an interesting night. Two polar opposite type of pitchers. One that is very fastball laden. The Yankees, Yarborough, is the polar opposite, throwing a lot of change-ups. Fastball for Yarborough is at 88 miles an hour, the slowest fastball in the major leagues. Served him well against the Dodgers this past weekend, shutting them down completely. As you know, the Yankees are in first place in the AL East. And once again, they have Yankee hating John Smoltz on the Fox team announcing. So, hence, trying to listen to their narrative is going to be painful for me tonight. Hopefully, the Yankees jump on Crochet early and shut these clouds up and take away their narrative that we're going to get blown out tonight. Here in Virginia Beach, we are a tad bit humid after the rainstorms that we've had, but it's not going to stop this broadcast. In the pregame, it seemed like a lot of the Yankee fans were down, thinking that with Crochet on the mound, we didn't stand a chance. And hey, Sean, Jacob, welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate the support, brother. Since we are before game time, if you haven't, please hit the like button. I know everyone here is subscribed, but share this channel out. We're at 110 members, subscribe members to the Yankees The Ugly Truth, and would like to hit the milestone of 125 sometime this century. We are currently in a commercial break, so temperature in the Bronx is 71 degrees. There was rain earlier. The Red Sox lineup is going to have Duran, Devers, and Refsnyder, former Yankee farmhand, Narvaez, Romy Gonzalez, Toro, Trevor Story, Cedeno and Campbell will round out their lineup this evening. Hey, sis, how's it doing? Appreciate you being here. And currently, Yarborough is on the bump. He's throwing the last of his warm-up pitches. He's had 5 starts on the season. He's 3-0 with a 2.08 ERA, and opponents are hitting a meager 176 against him. So, hence, he has a lot of movement. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a sweeper, and a curve that runs from 88 miles an hour down all the way to 68. Great differential in speeds. And if you're looking at his numbers, he has a very soft hit rate. He leads the major league with first pitch strikes, and the first batter is up. Duran takes the first pitch for call, strike 1. Nice 84-mile-an-hour sinker. Duran is hitting .274 on the season, 4 home runs, 35 RBIs, and a .757 OPS. And the ball is hit down the line, and it is foul. Count is 0-2. Hey, Beagle Dad, appreciate you being here, brother. Thanks for supporting the stream. If you remember Duran's performance last night, the guy has incredible speed. He hit a triple on the run and was incredibly fast. And the next pitch is a sweeper for ball 1. Count is now 1-2. And Duran is called out on strikes for the first out of the game. Rafael Devers is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is an 80-mile-an-hour cutter. Call, ball 1.
Okay.
Devers hit a 2-run home run last night and is no Yankee favorite. And Devers hits a drive to center field, and it's going to go to the wall, and Devers is going to end up with a double in the first inning. Stand up. And Rob Refsnyder is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is hit. It's lifted to center field, and Bellinger is under it, and he records the second out. That's 2 gone in the top of the first. For those of you just joining the stream, we are locked up at 0-0. The Yankees are out in the field. Dodgers have been up to bat. Devers hit a double and is on second. There are 2 outs. Carlos Valles, former Yankee farmhand, is coming up. He's hitting .284 in the season, 5 home runs, 19 RBAs, and an .810 OPS. And the first pitch is a cutter for call, strike 1. And Narvaez bounces the ball to DJ at second, who will shoot it to Goldschmidt at first to record the third out of the inning. So Yarbrough managed to survive the double given up to Devers, and the Yankees are coming up to bat. Goldschmidt will lead off, followed by Rice and Judge. Crochet is taking the mound. So Yankee fans, we're not down 5-0 like the Red Sox were yesterday coming out of the first. So hopefully we can give Garrett Crochet a little bit of love and show him that he is in the Bronx. This is Crochet's second year as a starter, and he is averaging roughly 5 1/3 innings. So if he holds true to trend and only manages 5 1/3, we will have plenty of opportunities against the weak Red Sox bullpen. This game is certainly not unwinnable for us, and I'm predicting that we are going to sweep the Red Sox in this series. In game 2, the series winner is going to be tonight. So let's go Yankees. I want to extend my appreciation to everyone in this stream. Appreciate y'all being here, and I thank you for the support. If you haven't already, please hit the like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and share it out. As I mentioned earlier, we're at 110 members and would like to hit the 125 milestone sometime this century. Any help that you can provide would be most appreciated. Our lineup for tonight is going to be Goldschmidt, Rice, Judge, Cody Bellinger hitting cleanup, Jason Dominguez, DJ LeMahieu. Wells is hitting 8, Wells is hitting 7, Reyes is hitting 8, and Peraza is hitting 9th. A lot of fans weren't very happy with this lineup. However, the first pitch to Goldie is way outside. It's 95-mile-an-hour fastball. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 1-1. Hey, Dev, appreciate you being here in the stream. And the next pitch is fouled off. It is 1-2. And Crochet fires a sweeper that is off the plate. Count is 2-2. And Goldschmidt foul tips the ball into Narvaez's glove for a strikeout and the first out of the inning. Then Rice is coming up to bat. And Rice bounces the ball to the shortstop. He fires it over to the first baseman and records the second out, a one-pitch out. One of my freaking favorite things in the game. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. And the first pitch is a four-seamer that is up for ball 1. The next pitch is a four-seamer that is fouled off. Count is even at 1-1. Judge is hitting .397 on the season. OPS of 495, and a 1253 slug. And the next pitch is a fastball called strike two. Count is now 1-2. And there is a changeup that is down and away. Evens the count at deuce. And Judge strikes out swinging for the third out of the inning. Yankees go down 1-2-3. The Red Sox will have Gonzalez, Toro, and Story coming up to bat. So clean slates for the Yankees and the Red Sox in the first inning, no runs. Red Sox have a double by Devers in the top of the first. Yankees have nothing. Went down 1-2-3. And our man, Yarbrough, is heading to the mound to see what we can do with regard to these god-awful Red Sox, the team that you love to hate. And we are back to the stream. Seem to be running a little bit behind the game day. And Gonzalez hits the first pitch to right field, and it bounces off the warning track and into the bullpen. So it is a round rule double. And the first pitch into Toro is a bunt foul. Count is 0-1. Yarbrough came in with a high fastball or cutter and couldn't get into play. Hey, NFE, appreciate you being here, brother. Thank you for joining our stream. Looks like they're playing the runners in the corners in and the middle infielders at normal depth. And the first pitch, or the next pitch, is hit. It's a lazy fly ball to Aaron Judge, who shoots the ball, and the runner does not advance. So that is the first out of the inning. Trevor Story is coming up to bat. Hey, CT, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Stephen B, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate you being here. And the ball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Story is hitting 214 on the season. And Trevor Story hits a ground ball to Oswald Peraza. Manning shortstop. He fires across the diamond to Goldschmidt to record the second out of the inning. Runner advances to third. So Gonzalez is on third with 2 outs. Well, Stephen B, real life takes precedence, brother. And Rafaela is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is a cutter for ball 1. I think it was a strike, and I think the umpire blew it. The second pitch is a changeup off the plate for ball 2. Count is now 2-0. And the next pitch is a cutter off the plate for ball 3. Count is now 3-0. And the next pitch is right down the heart of Broadway. Four-seamer for called strike 1. Count is 3-1. Campbell is on deck. Yarborough sets. And takes ball 4 to walk Rafaela. Runners are at first and third with 2 outs. And we have Campbell coming up to bat. And the first pitch is a cutter swung on and missed for strike 1. Since the month of April, Campbell is hitting a 134. On the season, he's hitting 237. And the pitch is hit into right field. Looks like the Red Sox are going to hop on the board first. Runner advances to second, so the Red Sox have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Jaron Duran is coming up to bat, leadoff hitter. And looks like the pitcher is stepping off to chase The runner back to second. And the next pitch is a cutter off the plate for ball one. And Duran grounds to third base. Reyes fires across the dugout to Goldschmidt to make the third out of the inning. So the Red Sox take the first lead of this series. Red Sox lead the Yankees 1-0 as we're heading to the middle of the second. Coming up to bat will be Bellinger, Dominguez, and LeMahieu. Looks like these guys are sitting back and swinging a little bit later to drive the ball opposite field. Yeah, I think you're right, Real Bill. I think it's a distemper shot. So the Yankees have 4, 5, and 6 coming up to bat in this inning.
I hurt myself while riding my scooter. I didn't find that.
And we are still in a commercial break.
Get
out. Where did you find that thing? Because it wasn't right there.
It was over there.
And we are still in a commercial break. Hello, old man. How are you? Did you have fun driving the bike
No,
or the car? All right.
Who's in the sandbox?
Hey, where's my hug?
Wyatt. Give Grampy a hug because he'll be out here for the rest of the evening.
And the first pitch into Bellinger is called strike one.
Okay.
And there is a sweeper down low for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. All right, come on up, buddy. All right, wave and say, let's go Yankees because we need some help.
Let's go Yankees.
All right, give me a kiss. Love you. Be good. Don't wipe my kisses off. Silly boy. And the pitch is fouled off. It brings our count to 1-2. And the sweeper is in. And he beats out the pitcher at first base. So that is an infield hit for Bellinger. And Jason Dominguez is up to bat. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Dominguez is hitting from the right side of the plate. And the next pitch is a cutter that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Dominguez is called out on strikes for the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu is coming up to bat. LeMahieu is known for hitting balls to the opposite field, and the first pitch is outside for ball one. Crochet sets. And Bellinger steals second base. Actually, God's sakes, they called a balk because Crochet didn't follow through with the pitch. So Bellinger doesn't get a base, but he's still at second. And LeMahieu fouls the pitch off, evens the count up at 1-1. Yankees have a runner in scoring position with one out. And the cutter is down low for ball two. Count is now 2-1. They are actually playing DJ to pull. And the next pitch is up and away for ball three. Count is now 3-1. Looks like Crochet is taking his time. He's not engaged on the rubber yet. And the pitch is fired. It is way off the base. And Bellinger steals third base. So Bellinger manages to get his stolen base. Yankees now have runners at first and third with one out. And we have Austin Wells coming up to bat. Yeah, Bill, he didn't get the steal because when Crochet didn't complete the pitch, he stopped midway through the mark and they called a balk on him. So the balk erased the stolen base at second. And Wells hits the first ball. It is going, and gone. Russ Snyder cannot get to the ball, and that is a 3-run dinger for Austin Wells. Wells puts the Yankees up on top of score to 3-1. Yankees are up 3-1 with one out in the bottom of the second. And as I told you, this guy is beatable. Reyes takes the first pitch inside, a four-seamer for ball one. Is Crochet rattled after giving up the 3-run bomb? I guess we're going to find out. The second pitch is up and away for ball two. And the cutter is up and called for strike one. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is a cutter for called strike two. Reyes has stepped out of the box, timeout. Hopefully he gets his head out of his butt. And Reyes is stepping back into the box. And Reyes has a line drive to center field. Rafaela is going back, and he makes the catch on the warning track. Second out of the inning. He put a charge into it. So, for those of you just joining the stream, we are in the bottom of the second. Yankees leading 3-1. There are 2 outs with nobody on, and the pitch from Crochet to Peraza is off the plate, call ball 1. And the next pitch is a 4-seamer that just catches the top of the zone, and it is called strike 2 or strike 1. The cutter is fouled off, bringing our count to 1-2. And the next pitch is fouled. Count remains 1-2. And Peraza is called out on strikes to record the 3rd out of the inning. But the Yankees jump on board with 3 runs and take a 3-1 lead. The Red Sox will be bringing Devers, Refsnyder, and Narvaez up to bat in the top of 3. 2 former Yankee farmhands. Let's see. Is a big piece of dog, you know what? Who is that, Joe? You're right, sis. Go Yankees. Well, I can't answer that, Joe, because according to you, there are so many POSs on the squad. I can't limit it. Are we talking Reyes? Are we talking Peraza? Reyes put a charge into the ball. Line drive to. I am feeling pretty good now. Are you feeling like coming on the stream? Players have their ups and downs. Peraza got us a couple of hits last night. So and let's see. Devers is 1 for 1 on the day with a double in the first inning. Let's see how Yarborough handles Devers, his second at bat. And the first pitch is a BS call ball because that was damn sure in the strike zone. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is evened at 1-up. And Devers swings on the pitch and misses. Count is now 1-2. And for God's sakes, Yarborough hits Devers with the pitch. Rob Refsnyder is up to bat. And the first pitch is a 77-mile-an-hour changeup called strike one. Count is 0-1 on Refsnyder. Hey, Merck. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. And the pitch is hit. And Grisham is sliding. The ball is going to end up going to the wall. Actually, Bellinger. And Refsnyder is going to cruise into second. Devers is going to go to third. There are runners at second and third with no outs. Bellinger screwed the pooch on that play for damn sure. Narvaez is up to bat, and the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Narvaez is 0-1 on the day with a ground out to second. Narvaez steps out of the box. Timeout is granted. And the next pitch is a sinker that is called ball one. Count is 1-1. I don't know, man. I don't know what this umpire is looking at. That looked like a good pitch to me. And Narvaez swings on the pitch and misses it. Count evens at 2-2. We are in the top of the third. Runners at second and third. No outs. And Carlos Narvaez is up. Count is 1-2 on Narvaez. And the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Tried to sneak a four-seamer past him and just didn't get to the point where it needed to go. And the pitch is brought in. It is hit. Goldie fires it home and gets the batter out. Devers is thrown out at the plate. Runners hold at first and second. Goldie had an excellent play to the plate. Devers had no opportunity to make that one. Very, very bad running play for Devers. Looks like we have a mound visit going on. And for those of you that doubted Goldschmidt's abilities, here's another example of why he was a great signing. The man is a defensive machine, and he's hitting like a champ. And I definitely think that Goldschmidt deserves to be on this year's All-Star team. And the first pitch is up to Gonzalez for ball one. Gonzalez is 1-for-1 on the night with a double in the second, hit to the opposite field. And a pickoff attempt. Runner is back head first and safe. And the pitch is hit past the shortstop. He throws to third base, but does not get the runner in time. Reyes' play makes no damn sense whatsoever. He threw to third base where Reyes was not at. So the bases are now juiced full of Red Sox with one out. Abraham Toro is stepping up to bat. And the first pitch is what I think is another strike, but call ball one. And the ball is hit to center field. It's going to cut down. One run is going to score. Bellinger shoots the ball in. So the bases remain loaded. The Red Sox score a run. Score is now 3-2. 3-2-2. Soft contact. Okay. Trevor Story is up to bat. And the first pitch is a ball. Story is 0-for-1 on the night. He grounded to the shortstop in his first at-bat. And the ball is hit down the line. Dominguez is coming. And the Red Sox are going to end up scoring two. And the score is now 4-3. That is a 3-run double for bases clearing double. So the Red Sox are now up 5-3. And that ball went off of Reyes' glove. And the pitch is swung on and hit to Peraza, who shoots it to first. Runner advances to third. There are 2 outs in the inning. And the pitch is in, and it's called ball one, and damn sure was a strike. Don't know what the hell this umpire is looking at. Christian Campbell is up. He's 1-for-1 on the night with a single in the second. And the ball is going to be hit to right field. Story is going to score. Red Sox go up 6-3 with 5 runs in this inning. Add the throw to first. Campbell is back in standing up. And the pitch is in there for call, strike one. Yes, this is the Bart Yarbrough that we saw. He has not been helped by our defense. Bellinger slid and let a ball go all the way to the wall, missed it completely. Reyes had an opportunity to get a ball that hit his glove and went into the outfield. So, and the next pitch is I swung on for a strike. The count is now 1-2. And Ian Hamilton is warming up in the bullpen. In true Yankee fashion, the Death Star horde is sounding, or alarm is sounding. And Duran swings and misses for the third out of the inning. Red Sox have batted around this inning. Hey, Susan, how's it going? The Red Sox come up with 5 runs in the inning to take a 6-3 lead over the Yankees as we head to the bottom of the third. We have Goldschmidt, Rice, and Judge coming up to bat. Let's see, Susan. Hi, all. Crappy Reyes is third. Makes me sick. Jazz would have made that play. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Pasty, Merck, Susan. Not very happy right now, but we're going to the bottom of the third, and this game is a long way from over. Reyes, God only knows. And the first pitch into Goldie is called a strike. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Amazing how Crochet's pitches in the exact same spot that Yarbrough's thrown are called strikes. And Goldschmidt swings on the pitch and strikes out for the second time this evening. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is inside for ball one. And Rice hits a chopper to third base. Abraham Toro comes up and shoots to Gonzalez to record the second out of the inning. All rise. The judge is in the chambers, and he is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the first. And the first pitch to the captain is up and in for ball one. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Count is even at 1-1. That was right down the heart of Broadway. And the next pitch, oh my God, off the plate, called strike two. Definitely a damn ball. Next pitch is fouled off in the same damn area. He had to swing at it, or he'd have got rung up. And the next pitch is fouled off again. We'll reset and do it again. Count is 1-2. And Judge takes time out. His usual two-strike habit. He picks up a rock, throws it to the side, and gets his mind right. And the next pitch is called strike three, another one right down the heart of Broadway. And that is 3 up and 3 down as we head to the top of the fourth and the Red Sox come to bat. Devers will once again be leading off with Refschneider and Narvaez. Definitely not the inning that we were looking for. Definitely not a great game to this point. However, we are only in the top of 4 and there's plenty of time. Well, let's see. There have been two blown plays thus far that accounted for a ton of their runs. Bellinger, playing center field, makes a sliding attempt at a ball he had no chance at that bounces over his head and goes all the way to the wall. Result, run. And bases were juiced. Ball is hit down the third base line, goes off of Reyes's glove, and Story ends up having a bases clearing 3-run double. And Yarborough fires the first pitch in, and he grounds to LeMahieu, who flips it to Goldschmidt to record the first out. Rob Refsnyder, former Yankee farmhand, is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is a sinker down low for ball one. Refsnyder is a 1-for-2 on the night. And the second pitch, this one is called a strike. It's off the plate, but count is even up at 1-1. Refsnyder takes timeout. And the cutter is in there, called strike two. Count is now 1-2. Yarbrough tries to sneak a four-seamer up and in, but it is called ball two. Count is even at 2-2. And the sweeper is down for ball three. Count is now full. 3-2. And the pitch is fouled off, and we'll reset it and do it again. And that is ball four. Refsnyder takes his base. We have Carlos Narvaez, former Yankee farmhand, traded to the Red Sox in the offseason, coming up to bat. Well, Susan, that's a great question because this freaking umpire sucks. He stinks. He has not called consistent strikes across the board. Seems like a lot of the high pitches that Crochet is throwing are being called for strikes, and the exact same location for Yarbrough are being called balls. And the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count is even at 1-up. And it looks like he tried to sneak a fastball in on Narvaez, who fouls it off. Count is now 1-2. Wells took the foul ball, and umpires giving him a second. Those of you just joining the stream, we're in the top of 4. Red Sox lead the Yankees 6-3. There is one out with a runner at first. Carlos Narvaez is up to bat, and the count is 1-2. Yarborough steps off. And the sweeper is down and away for ball 2. Count is evened at 2-2. And the cutter is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. And Yarborough steps off the mound. And the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. And Narvaez swings on the pitch. Strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. So we are at the top of the 4th. There are 2 outs with a runner at first. And Romy Gonzalez is stepping up to the plate. He's got 2 hits on the night. Yeah, Bill, it was a rough top of 2 for us. Or top of 3, excuse me. Abraham Toro is stepping up to the plate. And the pitch is hit. Going, and gone. It is a 2-run home run. Red Sox jump up and take an 8-3 lead on the Yankees. Ball left his bat at 101 miles an hour. And the first pitch into Toro is ball 1. The next pitch is called strike 1. Evens count at 1-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. Brings our count to 1-2. And Toro grounds to Reyes, who shoots the ball across the diamond for the 3rd out of the inning. Red Sox score 2 more runs in the top of 4. We're heading to the bottom of 4. Bellinger, Dominguez, and LeMahieu will be coming up to bat. Is Yarbrough having a bad game? Well, I will tell you what, Lou. Yarbrough is not being helped out by the defense whatsoever. At least 4 runs out of the 8 now, or that have been accounted for, are because of plays that were not handled that should have been handled. Bellinger diving for a ball he had no chance at getting that bounces and goes all the way to the fence. Ball that ricochets off of Reyes's glove at third that is a bases clearing double. Reyes isn't in position at third base when Vivas fields a ball to his right, doesn't get the out. And like I said, Reyes' defense is subpar. And I don't give a shit what Chisholm is hitting. He needs to come out of the game because he is just a freaking royal soup sandwich on the field. Do I think our lineup can catch up? I do think that we can catch up, but it has to start now. We have to get Crochet out of this freaking game and get to their bullpen. Their bullpen is very susceptible, gives up a ton of runs. They have the highest ERA in baseball. They were actually the worst bullpen in baseball. So and the first pitch in from Crochet is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1 on Bellinger. Bellinger is 1 for 1 on the night. He has a single, advanced on a balk, and stole third base. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the ball is hit on a line. Refsnyder is there to get the out. Or actually, no, it bounces. That's a single. Got to excuse me. I'm looking at a distance from at my phone, and it's a smaller screen, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty. The first pitch to Dominguez is ball one. The next pitch is in there for call, strike one. Count evens at 1-1. I'm just not a fan of Dominguez hitting from the right side. He just hasn't shown that he can get it done. Dominguez is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout in the second inning. And apparently the Yankee dugout is jawing, and James Rowson is giving the umpire hell. And I think Rowson has just been ejected. Now Boone is coming out. And the next pitch is fouled off. The count is now 1-2. Rowson's not wrong because, like I said, Crochet's been getting pitches that are bullshit all night long. And the next pitch is a ball in the dirt. Count is evened up at deuce. We are in the bottom of 4. Yankees have a runner at first. Jason Dominguez is up. The count is 2-2 on him. No outs. James Rowson was just thrown out of the game. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count remains deuce. Yeah, Susan, you're right. This guy freaking stinks. He's more incentive to implement ABS as soon as possible. Freaking garbage. And the sweeper is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. That was the 6th pitch of the at-bat, so at least he's running his count up. And Dominguez swings on the pitch and strikes out for the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu is coming up to bat. LeMahieu is 0 for 0 on the night with a base on balls, and he scored a run. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And the next pitch is way off the plate. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is hit through the right side of the infield for a single. Bellinger is going to advance to third, so GJ gets a nice single off of Crochet. So we have runners at the corners with 1 out. I love it when DJ hits. Is looking like he's coming back to form. Austin Wells is coming to bat. Wells had a I'm sorry, I've had a little bit of conductivity problems. The count is 0-2 on Wells. Now the pitch is in there. It is ball 1. Count is now 1-2. Next pitch is a sweeper. Brings the count even at deuce. In the bottom of the 4th, there is one out with runners at first and third. And the pitch is hit to left center field. It's going to get down and go all the way to the wall. One run is going to score, and they are holding the DJ up at third. So Wells hits a double, and the score is now 8-4. And shit, we have Pablo Reyes coming up to bat. All right. A little bit behind. The count is 1-1. The last pitch was a ball in the dirt. And the next pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 2-1. And Reyes hits a ball to the shortstop, who fires it across the diamond to record the second out, but another run is going to score. The Yankees are now trailing 8-5. At least it was a productive out. Oswald Peraza is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is inside for ball one. And the next pitch is swung on, and it's a strike, evens the count at 1-1. All right, Oswald, if you have any self worth, get a freaking hit. We have 2 outs with a runner at second. And the next pitch is a ball. Count is even at 2-1. And the pitch is hit down the between the third and shortstop, and Wells is going to advance to third. Peraza gets a base hit. And the tying run in Paul Goldschmidt is coming to the plate. And the first pitch into Goldschmidt is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Goldschmidt has 2 strikeouts on the night. And the next pitch is grounded down the third base line. It is fielded by Toro and shot across to Gonzalez to record the third out of the inning. However, the Yankees pick up 3 runs in this inning to close the gap. So the score is now 8-5. You don't have to get them all back at once. You can chip away and get it done. And to quote the Yog, it ain't over till it's over. Well, Susan, it looked like Ian Hamilton was warming up in the bullpen, so we may end up seeing Hambone come in. And that's 2 points. And it looks like Yuri De Los Santos is going to be coming in to replace Ryan Yarbrough. Yep. They were both up, thrown at the same time, and it looks like Boone is pulling De Los Santos in the game, Susan. And we have Trevor Story coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the night and had a bases clearing triple his last at bat. And the first pitch hit for De Los Santos is called strike one. And the next pitch, which I think is a freaking another strike, is called ball one. Count is at 1-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Story is taking timeout, stepping out of the box. Thanks for joining the stream, Yassine. Appreciate you being here. And the next pitch is a changeup down in the dirt. Count is now evened up at 2-2. No, they're not getting the calls. This umpire freaking stinks. I can't understand how pitches in the top of the zone for the Red Sox are strikes and the exact same pitch for the Yankees are balls. And the ball is popped up, shallow right field, and DJ closes in on it to record the first out of the inning. Rafaela is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night. Yeah, you've seen ABS is definitely a must. These inconsistent strike zones are freaking killing me. I'm tired of seeing this game after game after game. And the next pitch is a changeup that is off the plate for ball one. And another damn pitch, top of the zone that should have been called a strike, but it is ball two. Incredible. I'm glad it hit the damn umpire. And we are in an injury delay. Boone isn't confronting him because the pitching coach, James Rowson, did and has already been thrown out of the game last inning. The Yankee dugout has been chirping at him at the umpire all night long because he is garbage. 100%. You'd almost swear to God that he was getting paid to blow this game. Johnny didn't toss a player; he tossed our damn uh, hitting coach. Yeah, of course, Susan. It's freaking John Smoltz, the biggest Yankee hater on the freaking planet. Every damn stream he's on that he's an announcer, all he does is trash the Yankees. He's part of the reason why I started listening to play-by-plays and turning the damn volume off on the TV. And the next pitch is down for ball 3. And the next pitch is ball 4. So Campbell is coming up to bat, and Rafaela is heading to first base. We're in the top of 5. There is a runner at first and 1 out. Bad guys lead the Yankees 8-5, down 3. And it looks like the Cardinals took out the Dodgers again, so they've already won the series. And the next pitch is a sinker. Rafaela is on the go, and Campbell or fuck. Rafaela still second base. And the next pitch is fouled off. The count is even 1-1. DJ made a great effort on trying to slap the tag on him, but Rafaela had a great slide to the outside portion of the bag to get in there. That is Rafaela's 8th stolen base of the season. Yeah, that's a great question, Yassine. I think the umpires are going to get held accountable when the damn ABS system comes in. And the pitch is fouled off. Nice sinker. And we are once again in another injury timeout. This time, Wells got tacked with this foul ball. Looks like the trainer's coming out. Wells took that one right on the beak. Hit so damn hard it lifted the mask off his face. Susan, I just want them to be able to challenge bullshit calls. There is a runner at second. We have 1 out. The count is 1-2. And the pitch from De Los Santos is fouled off. Brings our count to, or is the count remains 1-2. And Campbell is called out on strikes. Second out of the inning. And the leadoff hitter, Duran, is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And De Los Santos attempts to pick the runner off at second. Back safe. You seen, they're not just outside pitches. They're calling them up. And the pitch is a sinker off the plate for ball 1. And the next pitch, which I think should be called strike 1, is not. It is a freaking ball. Jeez Louise. Incredible. Count is now 3-0. Oh, a call strike. Count is now 3-1. And that is ball 4. Duran walks. Red Sox now have runners at first and second with 2 outs, and freaking Rafael Devers is coming up to bat. Devers is 1 for 2 on the night. He had a double and was hit by a pitch and grounded out to DJ his last at bat. And it looks like the pitching coach is coming up to the mound. Yeah, see, I think this guy is actually worse than Angel Hernandez and CD Buckner. Ken, why are you surprised? They've been doing this the entire game. I shouldn't be surprised. It just freaking aggravates me to no end. All right, Shad. Thanks for being in the stream with us. Appreciate you being here, brother. And the pitch for Devers is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Devers grounds out to second base. DJ scoops it and shoots it to Goldschmidt to record the 3rd out of the inning. Glad to see that Devers wasn't even making an attempt to run to first. And we are heading to the bottom of the 5th. The Yankees have Rice Judge, and Bellinger coming up to bat. 2, 3, and 4. Like I said, we just have to whittle away. Yeah, that was a lazy trot. Are you talking to me, you seem? Am I going to the Yankees and Royals game? Well, CT, thanks for hopping back in. Yarbrough didn't have his best stuff, but he damn sure wasn't helped by the fielding. Reyes cost us 4 runs tonight. Bellinger cost us a run with a God only knows why he did it. Slide, the ball bounced over him and went all the way to the fence. And the first pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Rice is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 groundouts. And the next pitch is swung on and missed way inside. And the next pitch is down for a ball. Count is 1-2. And another sweeper is down and away for the second ball. Count is evened up at 2-2. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. For those of you just joining the game, we are in the bottom of the fifth. Red Sox lead the Yankees 8-5. There is nobody out, nobody on, and Ben Rice, the leadoff hitter, just fouls off another pitch, and the count is 2-2. Crochet is up to 78 pitches, so glad to see that his pitch count is going. I think that and the pitch is hit weakly to the pitcher, and it's flipped to first. And that is the first out of the inning. And the captain is coming up to bat. So all rise for the judge. Judge is 0 for 2 on the night with 2 strikeouts. The Yankees are challenging Rice's ground out, indicating that they think that there was catcher's interference. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like he possibly clipped the catcher's glove, especially the way it snapped down. I think the Yankees are going to win this challenge, and Rice will be at first. And the call is overturned. It is catcher's interference, and Rice is going to be placed at first with the captain coming up. So he raced the round. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Judge. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is a ball up and out of the strike zone. Catcher fires to first base to try to get Rice, and Rice is in safely. Next pitch is off the plate, but called strike two. And Judge swings and misses for strike three. Judge has got the hat trick on strikeouts tonight, and that is the first out of the inning. And the first pitch into Bellinger is called strike one. And Bellinger grounds to first base. First base fires to shortstop, returns back for a double play to end the inning. And coming up in the top of six is going to be Rob Refschneider, Carlos Narvaez, and Romy Gonzalez. Refschneider is 1 for 2 on the night with a double and a base on balls. He scored twice. I believe it was Dela Cruz or Dela Santos, Susan, for the not Sox trade. So we added to our bullpen stock, adding a strikeout pitcher that we didn't have last year. We gave up an excess catcher. I think they were talking earlier in the stream that currently we had in 2024 7 catchers that were in our system that are all now in the major leagues catching for various teams. So we're populating baseball with catchers left, right, and center. That's why I think that Jesus Rodriguez is possibly going to be a trade candidate. And the first pitch from De Los Santos to Russ Snyder is in there for call, strike 1. And the ball is grounded to Peraza. Peraza shoots the ball across the infield to Goldschmidt to record the first out of the inning. Nice, easy play. That brings up Narvaez. Well, De Los Santos has come in and pitched a couple of pretty solid innings for us. And the next pitch is in there, swinging for strike 1. And the batter steps out. Timeout. And the next pitch is just off the plate for ball 1. Exact same pitch is called a strike crochet, so go figure. And the slider is fouled off. Brings our count to 1-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Second out of the inning. And the dangerous Romy Gonzalez is coming up. He's had a home run, a double, and 2 RBIs. So we have 2 up and 2 down. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. And the next pitch is a miracle, called strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Gonzalez grounds out to Goldschmidt. Goldie flips to De Los Santos to record the third out of the inning. And we head to the bottom of 6. Dominguez, LeMahieu, and Wells all coming up to bat. A 1-2-3 inning. Freaking amazing. I think that might have been the first one for us tonight. The Red Sox have 8 runs on 9 hits and an error. The Yankees have 5 runs on 6 hits and no recorded errors, but there should have damn sure been 3 of them. I guess they don't give you errors for making dumbass decisions. We are coming up to the 2-hour mark on this stream, and I want to extend my appreciation for all of you that have hung out for this game. If you haven't, please hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. Share it out. We are at 110 subscribers and would appreciate any help at trying to reach our 125 milestone, next milestone. Immediately following this game, Joe on NY Yankee Mania will be holding a post-game review. I recommend you jump over and subscribe and check the stream out. Within a half hour, they will be live with Late Night Jason Custodio, where he will do a post-game review. He often includes interviews with the players and possibly Booney. And the first pitch is off the plate for ball one. The next pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Dominguez hits a bullet to right center field, but Raffaella runs it down on the warning track. And that is the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu coming up to bat. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a walk and has scored 2 runs. And once again, another call, strike off the plate. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is now 0-2. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Hits the dirt, and Narvaez fires to Gonzalez to complete the strikeout. And that is 2 outs in the inning. Austin Wells is coming up to bat. And the pitch to Wells is up and in for ball one. Wells is 2 for 2 on the night with a homer, a double, and 4 RBIs. The next pitch is up and in for ball two. Count is now 2-0. And the next pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike one. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch, I don't know, I might have been in the zone, is called strike two. And the next pitch is a cutter off the plate. Count is now 3-2. Stephen B. Ked, I think the up has caused Yarbrough a bad game. I think that you're right. And Wells flies out to right fielder Rob Ruffschneider to record the 3rd out of the inning. Crochet's pitch count is at 96. Well, 97 now. And I don't believe that he'll be out for the 7th. Crochet has 9 Ks on the night, much less than the 15 that was predicted. In the top of 7, we're going to have Abraham Toro, Trevor Story, and Centrella Raffaella coming up. This has been basically a goat rope of a game. The Yankees are still hanging on and still have the possibility of actually pulling it out. I think that we're about to get into their bullpen, and good things can happen there. Hopefully, they will pull Reyes off of third base and put Jazz in there. Stephen B., it isn't Joe Buck here. It is freaking shitty John Smoltz. And the first pitch in from De Los Santos is called strike one. We might have actually got a high strike that wasn't a strike. And the next pitch is a changeup swung on and missed. Brings the count to 0-2. Toro is 1 for 3 with a RBI and a single. The next pitch is a changeup down low for ball 1. Count is 1-2. And the next pitch is softly tapped to De Los Santos. He flips it over to Paul Goldschmidt to record the first out of the inning. At least Toro was running down the line. And the first pitch in the Story is fouled off for strike 1. And Story hits a sharp single to Judge in right field. And that brings Rafaela up to the plate. And Rafaela grounds the ball to DJ. DJ flips it to Peraza. Peraza shoots it to Goldie to record the double play. And that is 3 outs. You know what, Steven? I don't hate Wells. His hitting has been fine tonight. They stole the base on him. And that's been my concern the entire time he's been up as a starting catcher. The book on him was that he was a solid hitter, and they kept touting his defense was plus. His pop time isn't great, and his arm accuracy throwing to second is not good. He ended up throwing the ball short of second base. DJ had to come up to try to make the play, and the base stealer was able to slide to the outside of the bag. It was in there safe. Had Wells had a strong arm and actually thrown the ball in there, could have possibly thrown him out, because the ball definitely arrived before the base runner got to the bag. So we are in the 7th inning stretch, and because we're not on the Yes Network broadcast, we can't tell you who the veteran of the game is, and they are going to be doing the God Bless America. So we're going to be in an extended break, and I'm going to take a step away for a couple of seconds. You are absolutely right, Susan. Wells is no Posada, nor is he a Girardi. Hell, Gary Sanchez was a shitty catcher, but that dude had a cannon and could throw base runners out. He just couldn't catch balls in the dirt. And it looks like former Yankee pitcher Greg Weissert is coming in to replace Garrett Crochet. Crochet gave up 5 runs this evening against the Yankees. That's the most that he's given up to any team since he's been a Red Sox. And Jazz Chisholm will be pinch hitting for Pablo Reyes. Thank freaking God. Okay, graphic change, because it is definitely not him. Jazz Chisholm is hitting .223 on the season with 9 home runs, 23 RBIs, and a .797 OPS. Since Jazz has returned from the IL, he has raised his average from 180 to a .223. And the first pitch is a sweeper down the heart of Broadway called strike one. And the next pitch is right down the heart of Broadway, but Jazz fouls it off. Count is 0-2. And the next pitch is in there, swung on and missed by Jazz. Strikeout. Oswald Peraza is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the night. So Jazz goes down on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And the first pitch into Peraza is a sinker called strike one. The second pitch is in there for called strike two. And Peraza steps out of the box. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. So 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts. Not looking too freaking good. And our leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, is coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts. And the first pitch is down low for a ball. So that breaks Weisert's chance at an immaculate inning. The next pitch is in there, and Goldie fouls it off. Count is even at 1-1. And the next pitch is way inside for ball 2. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is a 4-seamer off the plate. Brings our count to 3-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count remains or goes to 3-2. And the pitch is foul tipped into the catcher's glove for strike 3. And that is the side down. 1-2-3. And Weissert strikes out the side in the 7th. And we are headed to the top of the 8th. Campbell, Duran, and Devers will be coming up. So 9, 1, and 2. And we're going to do some requests. If you haven't, please hit the like button. If you aren't, please subscribe and share this channel out. We're at 110 subscribers and would like to reach the next milestone of 125 sometime this century. Your help would be most appreciated. Immediately following this game, the post-game show will be held at NY Yankee Mania. Recommend going there. And it looks like Mark Leiter Jr. is going to replace Yuri De Los Santos in the 8th. And you are definitely right, Susan. Time is running out. As I was saying, the post-game show will be at NY Yankee Mania with Joe. Recommend going over there and checking that stream out. And a half hour after the game, I recommend going to Late Night with Jason Custodio. Custodio runs a pretty unique program. He'll have some of the post game reviews, some interviews with the players and manager, possibly. He's a good programmer, the ability to pull stats at a few keystrokes, and he has a trivia game. And it looks like David Hamilton is going to come in and replace Christian Campbell. And then tomorrow morning, we will have the pancakes or coffee, bagels, and pancakes at 8:30. And the first pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is in there down the heart of Broadway for called strike 2. And the next pitch is way up outside, brings our count to 1-2. And Hamilton swings over the top of the curveball for strike 3 and the first out of the 8th inning. For those of you just joining this stream, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 8-5. We're in the top of the 8th. And there is one out with nobody on. Mark Leiter is on to pitch. And the leadoff hitter, Duran is up. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Duran is 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts and a walk. And the splitter is fouled off, brings our count to 0-2. And Duran takes time out. He's out of the box. And Duran is back in the box. Leiter is taking his. And the pitch is hit, ground ball through the infield to Judge for his first hit of the night. You like the box score up, Steven? And Leiter makes a pickoff attempt to Duran. As you know, Duran has incredible speed and is most likely to make a steal attempt. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike one on Rafael Devers. Devers is 1 for 3 on the night with a double, and he was hit by a pitch. And Leiter sets. And the splitter is swung on and missed for strike two. Count is 0-2 on Devers. And the next pitch is way off the plate. Brings our count to 1-2. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for the strikeout. So Devers can go have a seat and get some splinters in his butt on the bench. And it looks like Weiler Abreu is going to pitch hit for Rob Refschneider. And the first pitch is fouled off. Brings our count to 0-1. We are in the top of 8. Red Sox leading the Yankees 8-5. And there are 2 outs with a runner at first. Abreu's up to bat. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch paints the outside corner. It is called strike two. Count is 0-2. Nice curveball. And the Death Star alarm is going off. And the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. We will have Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat in the bottom of 8. Rice's last at bat, he got on with catcher's interference, which should have been tabbed as an error. I appreciate that, Stephen. Glad to see I'm doing something that you like. Game is proceeding very quickly, even though we had a 5-run inning. We are at 2 hours and 26 minutes in the broadcast, and we are heading to the bottom of 8. So I think that this game will definitely end well before 3 hours, unless somebody goes crazy and scores a crap ton of runs. Yankees, a little bit of a hint there. And it looks like Justin Wilson is coming in to replace Greg Weissert. Weissert faced 3 hitters and struck them all out. You know, Susan, I say we get it done right now. Single by Rice, walk to Judge, and a 3-run blast by Belly. I think that works for me. I hope I'm right too. But you heard it first, a Ken prediction for this game. Yeah, seeing Cal Raleigh is definitely balling and should definitely be the all-star catcher. And the first pitch to Rice is a four-seamer off the plate for ball one. Amazed that that damn pitch wasn't called a strike. Wilson is a left-handed pitcher. He has a 2-0 record, 2.25 ERA. And the next pitch is a cutter off the plate for ball two. Count is now 2-0 on Rice. Looks like David Hamilton is staying in at second base, and Weiler Abreu is taking over in right field. And the next pitch is down low for ball three. And that is followed up with another ball, so ball four. And Rice is heading to the first base. There is a mound visit going on, and we have the captain coming up to bat. All Rice for the Judge. Judge has been overpowered tonight. He has the hat trick with 3 straight strikeouts. Although I will tell you, a lot of Judge's strikes were bullshit because they were not in the strike zone, and then he started forcing them by calling them to swing at pitches out of the strike zone. And it looks like Garrett Whitlock is warming up. And the first pitch is way inside to Judge for ball one. So the pitcher has thrown 5 straight balls. And the next pitch is a four-seamer up and out of the strike zone for ball two. Okay, they're reporting it as a splitter. And the third pitch is up and away for ball three. Count is 3-0 on the captain. And the ball is thrown. It hits Novae's glove and bounces off, and Rice advances to second. Wilson has thrown 7 pitches, and all 7 pitches have been balls. The count is 3-0 on the captain. And the captain takes a step out. And the next pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. And the pitch is hit to right field. Abreu moves towards the corner. He makes the catch. Rice heads for third, tags up, so a productive out. So we have one out with a runner at third base, and Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. Bellinger is 2 for 3 on the night with 2 runs and a stolen base. And the first pitch is in there, low, ball 1. And the second pitch is down low. That's ball 2. Count is 0-2. Does not seem to be able to locate his fastball. And the next pitch, another fastball inside for ball 3. Jason Dominguez is on deck. And that is a walk, a 4-pitch walk with Jason Dominguez coming up the bat. We have runners at first and third with 1 out. And it is a mound visit. Pitching coach is heading out. That is the second 4-pitch walk of the inning. Yassine, that's what I called, was a 3-run dinger, just not the right people, because I predicted Rice walk or Rice single, the Judge a walk, and Bellinger home run. And the first pitch is called or swung on and missed for strike 1. He did him a favor because that damn ball wasn't a strike. Dominguez is hitting from the right side. And there goes Bellinger to steal second base. So the pitch was a strike. So the count is 0-2. We have runners at second and third now. And the next pitch is a ball in the dirt. Too bad the damn thing didn't skip away. Count is now 1-2. Productive at bat, Dominguez. Do your thing. And the next pitch is a ball in the dirt. Count is evened at 2-2. And Dominguez swings and strikes out for the second out of the inning. The machine, DJ LeMahieu, is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the night. He scored 2 runs, and he has a single and a base on a ball. And the umpire is waving his hands. I don't know what is going on. LeMahieu was in the box, and the pitcher was about to bring it. Oh, there's something on the warning track. Looks like a bucket of popcorn or something. Oh, it was French fries. Yeah, DJ steps into the box. Yeah, DJ hits a ball up the middle. So a run is going to score. And Bellinger is coming home. And Raffaello sails the ball home. And LeMahieu goes to second. So the tying run is now in scoring position. And we have Jazz Chisholm coming up to bat. That was a bad play by the center fielder. You shouldn't have. He shouldn't have tried to make that throw home. There was no chance he was getting Bellinger, and he was way off line. Ed Volpe is coming in to pitch run for LeMahieu. Actually, it's Austin Wells. Excuse me. Wells has driven in 4 runs tonight. And it looks like Chapman is warming up in the pen. And the first pitch to Austin is down low for ball 1. The next pitch is even further down in the dirt for ball 2. Count is now 2-0. And Devin Williams and Ian Hamilton are warming up in the Yankee bullpen. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is now 2-1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is even at 2-2. All right, Austin, you've had a good game tonight. Let's get her done. If we take the lead, Williams is coming in without a doubt. And Wells swings and misses at the pitch for strike 3, but the Yankees close the gap to 8-7. Narvaez, Gonzalez, and Toro are coming up to bat in the top of the 9th. And I will tell you what, the freaking machine, man. I don't want to hear Jack Betos about DJ and not being able to hit the ball. Yassine Ken, I've got Yankees walking it off in the bottom of the 9th against Chapman. Would love it. Well, let's see. Ian Hamilton is coming in to pitch, so he's replacing Mark Leiter. Now I'm a little bit nervous because Hamilton scares the shit out of me. And it looks that Anthony Volpe is going to remain in the game at shortstop, and Oswald Peraza is headed to second. I wouldn't have pulled that switch. I would have put Jazz at second and put Peraza at third, but it's a Boone call. I hope it doesn't come in to burn us. Loizaga's not coming in the game. He's pitched 2 straight nights in a row, and it was the first time this season since coming up that he's done so. And the first pitch from Hamilton is in for ball one. Do I see Jazz getting hit? I see Jazz getting walked, actually. No problem, Susan. And the second pitch is a fastball down low for ball two. And this is why I freaking am terrified with Hamilton. He has good stuff, but tends to walk people. And the next pitch is a sinker that is fouled off. Count is 1-2 on Narvaez. And the next pitch is fouled off to even the count up at 2-2. Narvaez takes time out, steps out of the box. And the next pitch is way outside for ball three. Count is now full. Come on, kid. Do not walk the fucking leadoff guy. And the next pitch is fouled off again. Count remains 3-2. For those of you just joining the game, we are in the top of 9. Yankees trail the Red Sox 8-7. Their leadoff hitter of the inning is Carlos Narvaez, and the hit down the right field line, and it is going to fade foul. And the next pitch is down low for ball four. If the Yankees complete the comeback tonight, is this the biggest comeback of the season? And it looks like Marcel Mayer is going to replace Romy Gonzalez. If you watched the game last night, Mayer hit his first career home run. And the first pitch from Hamilton is off the plate for ball one. And the next pitch should have been called strike, but once again, the umpire blew it, and the count is now 2-0. And the pitch is singled into center field. Meyer has a pinch hit single, and there are runners at first and second with no outs. Hey, Steele, appreciate you being here, brother. Thanks for hopping in the stream. So we are in the top of 9. Holy shit, the first pitch is in there for called strike 1. We're in the top of 9. Red Sox lead the Yankees 8-7. Red Sox have runners at first and second. There is nobody out. Ian Hamilton is on the bump. And Abraham Toro is up to bat. And the next pitch is swung on for strike 2. Toro is down 0-2. And the pitch is fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Trevor Story is on deck. He's 2 for 4 on the night. And the next pitch is fouled off again. Count still remains 0-2. Come on, kid. Get it done. And the next pitch is fouled off again. That was the 5th pitch of the at bat. And the next pitch is in the dirt. And the ball is hit sharply to left field. Dominguez fields it and shoots the ball in. And the runners are going to be pulled fast, and the bases are loaded. So, can we please get this jackass out of the game? There is a mound visit. Trevor Story is up to bat. Bases are loaded with nobody out. So Narvaez is at third. Mayer is at second. And Story is up to bat. And the first pitch is fouled off. Strike 1. Yankees have played the infield or moving the infield in. So if they get the ball, they're going to be throwing home. But the ball is shot through the right side, and 2 runs are going to score. So the Red Sox advance their lead to 10-7. And Trevor Story might have cooked us tonight. Rafaela, the number 8 hitter, is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. There are runners at first and second with nobody out. And the ball is grounded to Volpe, shot to second, and that's the only out. Runner advances to third, so there are runners at first and third with 1 out. Volpe threw the relay to second was low. Peraza did a nice play to keep the ball from going into the outfield. David Hamilton is stepping up to the plate. He was a pinch hitter. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 8th inning. And the pitch is in there for swung on and fouled for strike 1. And the next pitch is way off the plate for ball 1. And the next pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2. Yeah, Jake, I'm questioning Boone on this whole freaking night, actually. And the next pitch is way outside for ball 2. Count is even at deuce. And Hamilton grounds into a double play. Peraza to Volpe to Goldschmidt. So we have Jazz, Peraza, and Goldie coming up in the bottom of the 9th. And it looks like Chapman is going to be coming in. Boone made a piss poor call bringing Hamilton into this game. He had Williams warmed up at the same time. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. Susan, I have faith. We have Jazz, Peraza, Goldie, Rice, and the captain are the 5 that we have coming up. And if you remember Androlis Chapman from his time as a Yankee, he is a freaking walk machine. Would not be surprised to see that same trend appear in this game. Would love to give Chappie a blown save. Susan says, I am more of a do you believe in miracles gal. I believe in hard-nosed baseball, and I believe that this team is capable of scoring 3 runs this inning. And they have announced that Androlis Chapman is going to replace Justin Wilson. Jazz Chisholm is going to step up to the box. And the first pitch is swung on and missed by Jazz. Count is 0-1. Pitch came in at 99 miles an hour. And the next pitch is down in the dirt for ball 1. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is swung on and missed by Jazz. Count is 1-2. Looked like he was swinging for the damn fence again. And Jazz swings on the pitch for strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Chapman's pitch came in there at 101 miles an hour, so he's a little bit pumped up tonight. And the first pitch to Peraza is fouled off. That was it at 100. Peraza damn sure turned on that ball, though. And he swings at a freaking splitter. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Peraza grounds to the third baseman, Mayer, who shoots it to Toro at first for the second out of the inning. And the first pitch into Goldie is ball 1. Goldie is 0 for 4 on the night with 3 strikeouts. And the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. And the next pitch is fouled off. The count is now 1-2. The captain is on deck. And Goldschmidt grounds to Toro at first base, flips it to Chapman to record the third out, and Chapman stumbles and busts his face on the ground. And that is the third out, and the Yankees lose this game 10-7. Thank you for taking time to spend here on the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Before you leave, if you could please hit the like, subscribe, and share this channel out. Joe on NY Yankee Mania will be holding a post-game show post-haste. So, thank you. We have a game tomorrow in NY Yankees Mania at 7. So I'll be calling the game with him. And I'll end it with, let's go Yankees, and look forward to seeing y'all in the funny pages. Have a great night. Hope to see you in the post-game show. And I am out.